Hello, my name is Mehtab and the company I have chosen for my individual presentation is Apple. Now, coming to the introduction, the external factors in Apple's remote or macro environment indicate the value of strategic management and flexible long-term strategic planning in managing external factors. Apple has many strengths as an established company. They have created a strong brand image and brand equity. Apple's products are compatible with most third-party applications and services, and the product's tools enable the development and secure delivery of custom applications. The company has a lot of projects for the future that need proper formulation of policies and strategies to develop. Now, let's talk about the mega micro environment analysis. First one is the political factor. Better overall free trade policies are created over time. This external strategic factor increases the opportunity for Apple to distribute more of its products around the world. The pest analysis also identifies the stability of the political landscape of developed countries as an opportunity for Apple to grow, considering the reduced political problems affecting the business operations in these countries. In spite of these trends that present opportunities, the political external factor of trade disputes, especially between United States and China, creates a threat against the company's potential growth and the global sales revenue of its products such as consumer electronics. Now, if we talk about the economic factor, the economic stability of developed countries creates an opportunity for Apple's expansion. However, the rapid growth of developing countries is more significant economic factor in a pestle analysis case. In terms of support for growing the technology business, for example, the high economic growth rates of Asian countries are economic opportunities for Apple to create its revenue through the sales in foreign markets. Now, if we talk about the social factor, rising use of mobile access, the rising use of mobile access is an opportunity to grow the Apple's revenue. This social external factor relates to the increasing demand for devices like smartphone, tablets. This pestle analysis also points to the increasing dependence on digital system, which is another social culture trend that creates opportunity for Apple to sell more of its products on higher demand. Despite these opportunities, the company faces a social culture threat of opposition against business operations. Anti-Apple sentiments are mounting, questioning business practices such as the company's lawsuits against the third-party repair service providers that repair the products like iPhone and MacBook. If you talk about the technological factor, the pestle analysis of Apple identifies the growing demand for cloud computing as an opportunity to grow the business. The company now offers the cloud services, although to a limited extent. In relation, the external strategic factor for including technological integration presents the opportunity to enhance the company's services and grow the business by offering its technological goods and services to more customers, including organizations. Furthermore, this pestle analysis includes the growth of mobile market as an opportunity for Apple to gain higher revenues, including revenues through the App Store and related digital content distribution platforms. Now, if we talk about the environment factor, the business sustainability trend is an ecological factor linked to an increasing favor among businesses to adopt sustainable practices based on concern about the adverse environmental impact on the business operations. In addition, the energy efficiency trend is an ecological external factor that promotes the adoption of newer and more efficient technologies among the business and consumer. Now, if we talk about the legal factors, increasing privacy regulations and the legal challenges against the Apple, which is considered as threats. For example, the first one, increasing privacy regulation, it is considered as opportunity as threat as well. Now, if we talk about the industry analysis, Apple competes in a highly competitive industry that has a high buying bargaining power. Apple keeps these factors in mind when designing new products and when deciding on pricing. They must always stay ahead of their competitors in innovation as well as keep up with them in regards to pricing. Apple differentiates itself by providing both hardware and software in all of their devices. They also try to keep their designs simple, easy to use, interconnected, and aesthetically pleasing. The company's strategy also includes expanding its distribution network to effectively reach more customers and provide them with a high quality sales and post-sales sports experiences. Furthermore, according to the firm level analysis, they are one of the leading participants in smartphone industry with their several iPhone models, making them operate in an oligopolistic market. The company has also allocated a lot of resources to the marketing department. This has led to the increase in market share in international market, hence the increase in sales of iPhone revenue. This is evident from the fact that international sales of different products by the company accounted for 62% of total revenue. This shows that there is a shift in trend in the international market as more people are willing to get Apple products. Apple is well known for providing high quality products, which is their brand equity, giving them a competitive advantage over other marketplaces. This company has also benefited from the sale of other products such as Apple Watch, MacBook. These products have also contributed heavily to the good performance of the company by creating an increase in revenue. Now, if we talk about the stakeholder analysis, Apple prioritizes customer as top stakeholders in devising corporate social responsibility strategies. Former or present Apple workers, as well as investment firms, are among the company's top shareholders, making them stakeholders. The stakeholders of Apple are customers, workers of supply chain, investors, and employees of the company. The primary stakeholders of the company are customers who are considered at the time of planning corporate social responsibilities. The employees are satisfied through satisfies compensation packages and the development of career. The investors, on the other hand, are satisfied through maximizing the returns. The company has made supplier code in order to protect the interest of indirect stakeholders. The company is having considerably high performance in addressing the corporate social responsibility through satisfying the interest of stakeholders. The company satisfies the interests of employees, investors, workers of supply chains, as well as customers. Now, if we look at the Apple through the eye of SWOT analysis, we get to know about the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats they're facing. So, if we talk about strengths, strong brand equity, high research and development, high profit margins, great marketing, consumer loyalty, softwares, and consistency in design. These are the strengths which Apple is having from decades. Now, if we talk about the weaknesses, limited distribution network, high selling prices, battery limitation issues, absence of Steve Jobs, short product life. So these are the weaknesses from because the Steve Jobs was the founder of Apple, and after his death, the Apple has seen a huge decline on its promotion. You can say, or which has affected its sales as well. And for example, now if we talk about the future opportunities, distribution network expansion, rising demand for tablets and smartphones, creation of a new product lines, formation of strategic partnership, accessory potential. Yeah, that was which is necessary for opportunities for necessary opportunities for Apple. For example, by the time Apple is working on its technology, it's also reducing the packaging price and reducing the accessories supply with its products. So Apple needs to work on these opportunities as well. And if we talk about the threats, aggressive competition, limitation, rising labor costs, loss of innovations, tax scandals. So this is what if we see if we look at Apple's company according to a SWOT analysis. So at the end, I would like to give the recommendation which, according to my research, I have concluded. So for the recommendation, I have uh, followed the format of recommendation matrix as advised by the tutor. So each one of these recommendation at least lies at least two of these factors. For example, either it's technically correct, politically, or organizationally implementable. So first one is expand their Apple should expand their distribution networks into the lower and cheaper products, which is definitely technically correct. This will increase the brand equity, and the overall stakeholders will increase due to the addition in brand equity. And it is also organizationally implementable by expanding into the different new markets. Apple would like to increase their brand with able to tap into the new customer segment. Now the second recommendation is mobile advertising market by using strong marketing capabilities, which is you can say technically correct, entering into mobile market industry will help enhance the overall organization goals, and it is also organizationally implementable. Apple could reach new customers as well as increase profit margins by tapping into this emerging and fast growing market. Now, third recommendation is expand in less developed countries by offering older products at reduced prices. This is also a good idea. For example, if we look at it politically, entering in less developed countries will increase the stakeholder sense of company as well, definitely. And if we look at it is also organizationally implementable. For example, it will increase the overall market growth on the share. And the last recommendation is develop new products to meet the rising demand such as smartphone industry, wearable technology industry, accessory market, which is technically correct. It will add to the vision of the company to cater the mass market, definitely. And it is also organizationally implementable. For example, new products will give competitive edge to the company. So that's it for my presentation. Thank you.